Monday for me and Monday for you. Look at that. For me, it is Monday, September 23rd. For you, it is Monday, September 30th, which means that we are 1 day away from October starting, which is just like so exciting. As you can see, I'm like already getting in all my, just all my fall vibes. I have a hair in my mouth. I want to show you my outfit because again, it's just like all the vibes. So this is today's outfit, brought to you entirely by Forever 21, except for the boots. The boots are from Nordstrom Rack, but the scarf and the dress are both from Forever 21. Who would have thunk? I'm getting super excited for NaNoWriMo, and so for today's video, I wanted to do kind of like a how-to video for storyboarding, because that's something that I've been working on for the Shadow Crown series. So it's gonna be in a little bit of a different format than my normal sit-down how-to videos, but I took a lot of B-roll as I was starting to put together my storyboard last night. So before we get into today's B-roll storyboarding tutorial, I wanted to let you know that my self-study course called Write 50K in 30 Days is available at half off, and originally I was going to go ahead and close this sale for that course being half off today, September 30th. But seeing as we're getting into Preptober, which is exactly what this course is all about, I'm going to go ahead and open it up at that discounted rate at half off for another 2 weeks. So that means on Monday, October 14th, the price will go back up to $197. Right now it is available for just $97. You can find the link in the description box below to sign up. And just so you know, everything that is in this course, the workbook, the videos, the different workshops, all of these things are how I was able to write first drafts of all 8 of my books. So I've been doing this for the past 4 years. That's exactly why I wanted to create a course to kind of share this knowledge with you to help you get that first draft of your book down on paper, because honestly, that's the hardest part. So again, make sure you check that out and take advantage of that sale before it expires on Monday, October 14th. Again, you can find the link in the description box below. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll on into this storyboarding tutorial, and then I'll pop back on here and we will continue on with a fun day in the life. So the first thing I needed to figure out was what kind of board I was going to use. And I decided to go ahead and just use a spare box, a very large spare box that I had in my garage. You can also go to Walmart or Staples or Target and buy a poster board, but this box actually ended up working out perfectly in terms of labeling everything out for acts 1, 2, and 3, and then having a section for future story ideas for future books. So the first thing I did was cut along one of the sides of the box so that way I could flatten it out. And I'm doing this in my kitchen area because you will need a large space, especially if you are using a large cardboard box. Next, I took a Sharpie and started labeling the side panels with Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and then I used the 4th panel for any future story ideas. The next thing I did was take different colored index cards and space them out on the Act 1 section of the box. I had already printed out avatars for my characters. This is something you can do online for free. There are plenty of avatar makers. I think there's one called Blue Avatar and My Avatar. So I went ahead and did this. I printed that out, and I also cut out each of these individual avatars because I'm going to place them on the board. Even if you're not writing a book with point of view characters, this methodology can still work. It's just going to take a little bit of tweaking to figure out what characters or what plot points you want to put on your storyboards. The next step is to start taking your ideas for each of these characters or for each of the scenes that you're going to write and actually getting those ideas down on a note card. Since Jaded Spring is the 7th book that I have written and it's also a part of a larger series, I already had a pretty rough outline and mind map working for this particular story. So I actually had a lot of my ideas. I just wanted to go ahead and write them down and get them on this storyboard. So this can work if you already have a rough outline or maybe even more of a finalized outline and you're wanting to do it for a series, or this can work if you are just starting out you know, from square one and writing your first novel. The point is to get your ideas down on the note cards. They don't have to be in any particular order. Just write down any ideas that you have for your characters, any subplots, any scenes that you want to write for your book. So this is the part of the process that's probably going to take the longest, but I can tell you that it is well worth it to finally have all of your ideas down on note cards and then to be able to organize them in a way that makes sense. And this way they're not permanent either, and it's much easier to get a bird's eye view of what's going on in your story, what's happening with each one of your characters, how everything is connecting, and what that looks like spanned out across acts 1, 2, and 3. By the end of it, your finished product will probably look something like this. It was really fun to put together. I'm not gonna lie, I had a really fun time doing this. It's something I plan to do for all of my future novels. I would love to see you try your hand at this storyboarding method. So if it's something that you decide to dive into, make sure you come follow me on Instagram. My handle is @author Kristen Martin, and make sure you tag me because I would love to see your progress, and I'd also love to share your photos and your storyboards on my account. And that concludes my novel storyboarding tutorial. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed that storyboarding tutorial. I'm finding that the more and more I'm going through like my series Bible and starting to do storyboarding, I'm like, this is making things so much easier, and it's making things so much clearer as I'm going through my books. So that is how I storyboard my novels. And of course, you can definitely use this storyboarding method. It doesn't have to be for a book that's in a series. It can be for a standalone book as well. I'm finding that this method particularly is really helpful for when you do have a series, and it's something that I'm doing for each one of my books in the Shadow Crown series. So now I'm going to pack up my things and head to Starbucks to get some editing done and also to get some words down, maybe do a little bit of plotting. We'll see when I get there. Oh, nice job. Oh no! What are you doing? What are you doing? You're such a nut. What are you doing? Okay, I am back home now. I'm not gonna lie, I went down the rabbit hole of answering emails. I scheduled quite a few guests for my podcast, which is really exciting because I haven't done that in a while. But these guests that I am booking are super, super aligned with my platform, and their messaging is really good. So I'm excited to do those interviews. Oh yeah, I already changed into my pajamas because it's 5 p.m. It is about that time. I just realized right now as I'm sitting here, I'm really, really hungry. So I'm gonna figure out what to make for dinner. I'm assessing my options because I have so many HelloFresh recipes. I stopped ordering the boxes because I was like, I have way too many recipes, and there's a lot of them that I really, really liked and I haven't made for a second time. So it's either shrimp and zucchini ribbons, which I don't know how much of a seafood mood I'm in. Veggie burrito bowls, these are like Hall of Fame. I think I want a burrito bowl, but not this flavor. Chipotle chicken and rice bowl with roasted sweet potatoes and salsa fresca. I think this is going to be the winner. Yeah.
My hands are tied, and you resonate inside my bones. Don't know why I'm incapable while you're unstoppable. Some big black clouds, the unavoidable is raining down. I'm fading now into an endless hole. When you come, everything just turns.
Oh my gosh. I have just been watching Glow. It's dark outside, obviously. What time is it? Oh, it's 7:30. Okay, wow. So the sun is setting much earlier than it used to. We are officially in fall. I know I need to record these chapters for the SOULFLOW audiobook, but I'm thinking that it may not happen tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do one. I can definitely edit quite a few of them. That's the part that takes the longest, is just editing them to make sure everything's cohesive and it all sounds smooth and there's not weird like mouth noises going on. Oh yeah, do you like this Band-Aid? I like almost chopped my finger off when I was cooking dinner tonight. Not almost, like, but it was a pretty deep cut. I was like, oh, lovely. You look so alarmed. Everything's fine. Everything's great. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. I really just want to relax, read a book. If you enjoyed this vlog as a whole, please make sure to give it a thumbs up to support my channel. And don't forget to click that subscribe button as well as that little bell. That will send you email notifications to your inbox whenever I upload new videos. If you missed last week's video when I announced that I am planning a live and in-person event, like an event workshop conference type thing, I do have a survey that is closing today, like at midnight on September 30th. So if that's something you're interested in, I would love to get your input on what you would like to see in a live event that is hosted by yours truly. So you can find that link for that survey in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.